Okay, you clicked onto the long-range weather forecast discussion for July 10th to the 22nd. And for July 10th to the 14th, we have a broad ridge covering much of the nation with near to above normal heights. Here's the westerlies across the northern U.S. Now, one thing to note that the National Hurricane Center is monitoring Depression 3 over the western Atlantic. And the system should strengthen during the next few days and then stalls and meanders around off the middle Atlantic coast and then eventually lifts northeast away from the east coast. And we're going to look at a couple of the models here. This is the HMON model. And we're going to zoom in here on the system. Now here's a current position. And then we see the track and intensity. Okay, and then I want to see if I can get, okay, guess they don't click. But this is the track that's forecast to take. See, it kind of meanders a little bit and then goes out. This is the track and intensity, like I said, on this model. Now we're going to look at a couple of other ones. This will be the early cycle. Oops, that's the wrong storm. Okay, we're going to go to it right now. Okay, this is the early cycle. Here's one of the models, TCLP. I think this is Atelier, brings it right across this area. Most of the models bring it out to sea. And then we look at the late cycle. Again, a majority east-north or northeastward away from the U.S. And then we look at the GFS ensembles. And then the experimental late cycle. And then we look at the EPS, a little bit closer, but generally this is the consensus, is to be northeast or away from the coast. Here's the official track. So that's how we see this system. Now, the other system is forecast to weaken as it goes into the Caribbean due to dry air and unfavorable shear. We'll talk about that more later. But during this forecast period, that most of the nation should experience above normal temperatures, and monsoonal moisture into the southwest will result in clouds and widespread showers and storms across the four corners, and this should keep temperatures below normal. High pressure in the east will result in near to slightly below normal temperatures. The interior west into the northern plains will have well above normal temperatures early in the week. Then the northwest will experience pronounced warming trend mid to late week. The southeast will see diurnal activity with showers and storms, and locally heavy convection will be possible with the front crossing the northern plains and upper Mississippi Valley early next week. July 13th to 17th. We don't see much of a change. The westers remain to the north. Here's our ridge centered across the west central states. And we go to the 17th. Little indication of a trough here as we have this upper low kind of like sinks to Hudson Bay. But overall, near to above normal heights across much of the nation. And we take a look at the rest of the models. Various intensities of the ridge, but most of it keeps the 594 ridge over the west central states. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation, with anomalies of at least 12 degrees above normal or more in the west, lower anomalies in the east, and below normal temperatures are forecast here in the southern Rockies, with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees below normal. For precipitation, below normal precipitation forecast here and here, with the probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. above normal precipitation forecast here due to monsoonal moisture. And for this region here, probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. For July 18th to 22nd, here's the GFS. GFS sinks its upper low here over Hudson Bay, forces the jet south with a little bit of trough. Still have a strong ridge here, but that's about the only mile that does that. See, most of the miles keep the westerlies to the north, near the above normal heights across much of the nation. This is the European ensembles, I think. Yeah, European ensembles. Two separate areas of a ridge near the above normal heights. I think that's how it's going to go. So for this forecast period, still forecasting near to above normal temperatures for a vast area of the nation. Forecasting anomalies to be about 48 degrees above normal. And this map doesn't really show it well, but I think it's going to be more below normal temperatures here across southern Rockies, maybe portions of the Four Corners, with anomalies of 2 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, this is the reason why I'm forecasting cooler temperatures here. Above normal precipitation forecast for this region here and for this area. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%, and we have above normal, that's below normal precipitation for the Arklatex region. Probability of occurrence 35 to 45%. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for July 10th to the 22nd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.